Hello children, today we will discuss the chapter Working in Ubuntu. Before starting this chapter, first of all you should know that what is Ubuntu. Ubuntu is the name of an operating system and it is basically designed for children. So let's start this chapter. So first topic is working in Ubuntu. Children, who take care of all the household job at your home? Yes, you have guessed it right. Your parents look after the entire household work in such a manner that you do not have to worry. It is because they run the house with a system. Suppose your parents are away and you have to manage the house, you will surely find it difficult to manage the daily course of a house and will find yourself in a mess. In the same way, a computer has a special set of programs which manages all the jobs of a computer and make it run. This is known as operating system. So, what is operating system? Operating system act as a medium between a user and the computer hardware. An operating system is the first software that gets loaded into the computer memory when we turn the machine on. This is called booting. Now next is Linux. Linux is the operating system that is available free of cost. Linux is the name of the operating system and this operating system is available free of cost. It was developed by Linux Torvald on 5th October 1991. Linux has become most popular alternative to other costly operating system due to the reason given below. First is Linux is available free of cost. Second is it is easy to use and operate. Linux allow users to work on many programs at the same time. It is a multi-user system, which means multiple users can access system resources like memory, RAM and application programs at the same time. Popular Linux distributions are Debian, Ubuntu, Fedora, Linux Mint, Arch Mint. And in this chapter, you will learn about Ubuntu operating system. Now, next topic is Ubuntu and its components. Ubuntu is based on the popular Ubuntu distribution. It is designed to be used in the field of education. It has a lot of educational application and tools which help students in their studies. Now, we will discuss one by one its component. First component is desktop. So, what is desktop? Children, when we switch on a computer, Ubuntu starts. The first screen that appears covering the entire screen with two bars, one on its top and other on its left, it is called desktop. So when you turn on your computer system, the first screen that appears in front of you is known as desktop. The image in the background is called the desktop wallpaper. The small labeled pictures or symbols present on the desktop are called icons. The small pictures that are present on the desktop are called icons. These icons are used to open specific programs or documents. Let us understand each component of desktop in detail. First of all, look at this diagram. This is Ubuntu desktop. In this desktop, you can see the first screen that appears when you turn on your computer system is known as desktop. You can see launcher, you can see icons, application icons, status menu. So first is menu bar. The menu bar is a long horizontal bar located at the top of the desktop. It includes common functions used in Ubuntu. Top of the desktop is known as menu bar. Indicator area. On the right side of the menu bar lies the indicator area which shows clock, calendar, speaker, volume, etc. So right side of the menu bar is known as indicator area. Top of the desktop is menu bar and the right side of the menu bar is known as indicator area. Third one is launcher. Launcher is the vertical bar on the left side of the desktop. Here you can add commonly used programs which can be opened easily whenever required. The trash at the bottom stores the deleted files. The launcher also shows the application icons that are currently running on your computer. So left side of the desktop is known as launcher. The vertical bar that is present on the left side of the desktop is known as launcher. The dash icon. It is the topmost icon on the launcher and has Ubuntu logo on it. Its function is similar to the start menu of Windows. When you click on the dash icon, a window opens up towards its right. This window has a search bar at the top and the icons of recently used application files and downloaded items at the bottom. So dash icon is present on the top of the launcher. Next is opening a program. Under this topic, you will learn how you will open a program in Ubuntu operating system. For opening a program in Ubuntu operating system, click on the dash icon on the launcher. First of all, you will click on the dash icon that is present on the launcher. Select application lens from the bottom of the dash window. Dash window recently used, installed application, more suggestion and dash plugins application. Click on the installed category. All the installed application will be listed. Scroll through the list and open the desired application by clicking on it. By this way, you can open a program in Ubuntu operating system. Next is add or remove launcher icons. Now suppose if you want to add a new icon on the launcher, you can add it, or you want to remove any icon from the launcher, you can remove from the launcher. Shortcut of your favorite application can be added to the launcher for quick access. Follow the steps to add or remove an application from the launcher. So first is to add an application. Click on the dash icon. Drag the desired icon from the dash window and drop it on the launcher. The icon appears on the launcher. You can simply drag and drop the icon from anywhere to the launcher to add the shortcut, to add an application on the launcher icon. To remove an application, right click on the application icon in the launcher. The shortcut menu appears. Select unlock from launcher. The icon disappears from the launcher. You will simply click on the icon that you want to remove from the launcher. Then shortcut menu will appear. Then you will select unlock from launcher option in step number 3. Then you will see the icon disappears from the launcher. Next is customizing the launcher. Let us learn how to customize the launcher in different ways. So first one is changing the size of launcher icon. You can change the size of an launcher icon. Click on the system setting icon on the launcher, or you can also click on the session indicator icon at the right corner of the indicator area. Select the system setting option from the drop down list. The system setting dialog box appears. Select the appearance option under the personal category. The appearance window opens. Make sure the look tab is selected. At the bottom right corner, it is a slider for changing the launcher icon size. Drag the slider towards right to increase or towards left to decrease the icon size. Click on the close button at the upper left corner. The system setting dialog box closes. Next is selecting and deselecting icons. So first one is selecting an icon. To select any icon, simply click on it. It will be highlighted. So if you want to select any icon, you will simply click on it and this icon will be highlighted. Now how you will deselect it? To deselect an icon, click any away from the icon. Click away from the icon. Now the icon will be displayed in its original form. To deselect an icon, click away from the icon. Now the icon will be displayed in its original form. Next topic is selecting adjacent and non-adjacent icon. Adjacent means that are in the 1 by 1 form, and non-adjacent that are far away from each other. So first is selecting adjacent icon. Left click on the first item to be selected. Hold down the shift key and click on the last item to be selected. Release the shift key, all the adjacent icons are selected. Now selecting non-adjacent icon, hold down the control key, click one on each of the item to be selected. This way you can select the non-adjacent icons. Rearranging the desktop icons. As you arrange your study desk to make it tidy, similarly you can arrange the icons on the desktop to give them a better look. To do it, right click on the blank area of the desktop. You will find a list of options. This is called the shortcut menu. Select the keep aligned option from the list. Observe the changes. By this way you can arrange your desktop icons. Suppose all the icons are scattered, then you can manage it in a proper sequential format. Organizing the desktop icon. You can organize your desktop icon in an alphabetical order also. Icons on the desktop can be organized in an alphabetical order. Right click on the blank area of the desktop. A shortcut menu appears. Click on the Organize Desktop by Name option. The icon will be arranged in an alphabetical order. Now, suppose you want to delete an icon. How you will delete it? So, next topic is deleting an icon. Select the icon to be deleted. Press the delete key from the keyboard, or right click the icon and select move to trash option from the shortcut menu. As you can see in the given diagram, you will click on Move to Trash icon. The icon gets removed from the desktop and moved to the trash. By this way, you can delete an icon. Last topic of this chapter is shut down your computer. Once you have finished your work, you have to shut down your computer. So how you will shut down your computer? Shutting down means turning off a computer. To shut down your system, follow the given steps. Step number 1. Click on the System menu button present at the extreme right corner of the menu bar. Step number 2. The drop-down menu appears. Step number 3. Select the shutdown option. Step number 4. Before shutting down, the Ubuntu asks for the confirmation. Step number 5. Click on the shutdown icon. The system will take a few seconds to shut down. You can understand it by this diagram. You will click on the system menu icon. You will click on the system menu icon. This is system menu icon. I am showing with the help of pointer. Then the list of menu is appear. This is the menu that will appear. You will click on the shutdown option. Then you will click on this shutdown option. By this way, you can shut down your computer system. I hope children this chapter is clear to all of you. If you have any query, you can comment. I will reply you. Thank you for watching this video. Please press the subscribe, like button and comment for any queries. Thank you so much.